Had some opportunities to finish the game, didn't get it done. Again, we got another game right around the corner here, so we don't get to lick our wounds for very long. We got to move on from this. We're going to get New York in here on Thursday into our place, back at home in front of our fans. We got to, recuperate real quick, regroup, I should say, real quick, and get ourselves ready for another home game. Like I said, I thought defense all day, for the most part, they did some great things. You hold that offense with those players they have over there to what we did. I don't know what the final stats were. But, again, I thought we were controlling the line of scrimmage at times. I thought we controlled the passing game at times. And so I thought they did some good things. Obviously, on offense, we got to become a little bit more consistent so we can sustain things and finish with touchdowns. Special teams-wise, obviously, is something we got to get better at. Had some chances, missed them, and we got to grow from that. So we got some work to do. I get it. You guys get it too. So, again, our players, as I told them afterwards, there's a good team in that room. There's no doubt in my mind about that. There's a good football team in that room. We just got to make sure we're doing the right things all the time to give us a chance to win.
You've been grinding so hard for that elusive win. How tough is this one to take, knowing that you had the chance?
Oh, it's tough. It's tough. This one is just as tough as last week's. I mean, we've had our opportunities. We got to nail them shut. Again, game kind of turned, missed some kicks, interception. They score. I mean, that's what happens in these tight games like this.
What do you say to Zane after a game like that? Did you say anything to him?
Oh, I did. I told him he put his head up. He's still one of the guys in that room. Obviously that's going to be what everybody says. It's the kicks. Obviously, I mean, we make a kick here and, make the kick in overtime. I mean, before having a chance maybe to get to overtime, it will be feeling differently. But we didn't, So, again, he missed them. He's got work to do. We got to get better.
Do you have time to find a new kicker before Thursday?
I don't know that, Tony. Let me address all that once we get in tomorrow.
Have you been asked about Josh Gordon yet, since we're just getting down here? What kind of adversity did your team have to face by, coming down here, having to play without Josh in the school run, and then Antonio making that big catch in the end zone?
Great for Antonio. Those are the plays we truly believe he can make. The Josh situation, let's talk more about it tomorrow. I don't think our team, that was a determining factor in this game at all. I think we can play better. That's like, losing a player to injury. Didn't play, so we made the adjustments, and we got to continue to play better.
Your defense, what can you say again about the defense?
Playing their tails off. I'm proud of them. Obviously, there's some plays that they're going to want back, plays I want back for them, but I think the guys are competing hard. I think the whole team's competing. I just think we got to continue as a team to keep doing the right things offensively, defensively, and special teams to be better.
Did Gonzalez kick well this week at all?
Yes, he did. Kicked well in practice. Didn't make him here in the game today.
What did Tyrod show you by coming back from that pick with the touchdown to Antonio and even the couple of plays to give you the chance?
Our guys don't quit. Our players are not going to quit. I've never had a team that quits. Our guys have the grit and toughness. What we got to do is find a way to win.
What did you see on the interception?
I think obviously the safety was leaning that side. I think he moved because there was pressure off the edge. I don't know if you ever seen that guy. He knew that David was trying to get in the window. I'm not sure he really seen where the safety was.
Talk about the game plan and the ability to kind of limit Drew's chances, kind of control the clock so you're up whatever it was in the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the plan?
Oh, yeah. No, I sit with our coordinators. We talked through it. Plan was working, maybe not to the exact way we wanted it to. Obviously, we want to score more, but at the same time, I just think, like I said, I think the plans were good. The execution in some areas in all three phases needs to be better.
How good of a catch was that by Antonio?
That was a big-time catch. For him to go get that ball, I mean, he's got burst. He can go get a ball, and he's got to continue to do that for us.
Do you feel, good about your receiving core, or do you feel like you're going to have to add to the pile?
Again, I want to go back and see the tape, and make sure that I've been around these guys that are here more so than anybody else that's out there right now for us. Let's see if we can grow these guys, how they can compete and make plays for us. And if we think we need to do something more, then we will.
What option is Antonio on that play?
I'm sorry?
On that touchdown, what option is Antonio?
It was progression based on coverage, so he has a chance to get that ball based on the coverage, and Tyrod trusted him, let it go get the ball, and that's what you got to do sometimes.
How would you assess his overall
Antonio? Tyrod? I thought it was good. I mean, the guy was completing balls today, and that's what you got to do. Again, I watched the tape, but I thought he did some really good things. Obviously, the interception we don't want, especially, on our end of the field. He's got to grow from that. But I thought he put us in position to have a chance to tie the game and go into overtime.
I know you said you didn't think that Josh Gordon news had an effect on the game. Did you address the team?
Yes, I did.
To try to
Yes, I did.
keep that?
I always talk to the team in those situations. And it wasn't about keeping that out. I've always been honest and upfront with our guys about what we're doing as an organization, because I think that's the way it should be. They should know. I told them that last night. Nobody flinched. They understood it. Again, we wish Josh well, on his journey. And we all love and respect Josh, but we had to do what we felt we had to do as an organization.
That does seem like
No.
a move that could
No. It could. It could if you're not strong enough. I just think we have strong enough leaders in the room. And I think when you're honest with them and you tell them what's going on, I think, again, if you walk out there and you're not sure why this is happening, then I think that's different. I think those things could affect a lot of different things. But when you're honest and upfront, you tell them what's going on. They know. They process that real quickly. They understand what we need to get done. We move on.
Did you, throughout the course of this game, when he kept missing kicks, did you talk to him during the game?
I talked to him after every one when he came off. I did. I told him he was going to get a chance to make a kick that was going to win the game for us. I did. And he had a couple opportunities.
Did you tell him he was getting down throughout the game?
I don't think I didn't think it was down. I didn't see down, Zane's a competitor. I didn't feel like he was down. I mean, but here it is. You got to make the kicks, and we all know that. He knows that.
a couple guys on defense, Terrence Mitchell and Larry Ogunjobi.
I'm sorry.
Terrence Mitchell, can you just say what
May-
he did in the first half for you guys?
Made some plays, got the ball out, gave us a chance on offense to flip the field, short field, where we got to start taking more advantage of those things. And then Larry, obviously, what did he have? 2 sacks. Yeah, and probably almost had a third one, and then we got a penalty. Obviously, he played well. He did some good things. I think he's growing. I think those guys are getting better. They're working at it, and we got to continue to do that everywhere.
Did they give Miles some extra attention?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, well, you better, But he did some good things, boy. Pushed the pocket, pushed some things. And the fact that they're having to turn their line over there to him, it gives those guys inside more opportunities. So that's great. It all works together.
What is that zone that did different on that touchdown, the fade in the corner at times?
Again, we had him double covered. He made a hell of a play. That's 2 weeks in a row. Guys have made really good plays. He'll learn and grow from that. Again, just being on top and trying to high point the ball himself as a receiver's trying to do that. I think sometimes the ball's coming down and he's trying to get it out as opposed to being at the height of the ball when those things happen.
Do you have any feel for Desmond Harrison?
I know I don't. I think one time there was one pressure, but outside of that, it's good that I'm not sitting up here talking about him because that means he battled and did some good things. So I thought he held his own for the most part, but again, I need to watch the tape.